All right, everyone, welcome to the most positive channel on the face of the earth, coming to you from the city of Cincinnati, Mr. Community, channel all about positivity, positive energy. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, paying the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. We got several videos where you can witness that for yourself. Go watch our short videos, and you can really see what the channel is all about. Paying the homeless and the children to turn in cans, going to the homeless camps, putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. Sometimes we come across elderly people that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. We welcome everyone to the don't care about your religion, political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel. Mingle in the channel. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. Feel free to mingle in the chat, joke around, meet new friends, connect with old friends. If you got a business, feel free to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see everyone doing so good in life that you don't have to stress over money. You shouldn't be giving the most productive years of your life to corporate America. We got to get out of the matrix, out of the rat race. We need to be out here seeking knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, finding our spiritual reason for living, getting out in nature, creating beautiful memories with loved ones. That's living. Right now, we surviving. We want to see people living and thriving. If you're on hard times, feel free to share your cash out. Let everyone know what you're going through. Feel free to share your PayPal. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help. That's what life is all about. If you got a YouTube channel that you want to grow, feel free to share your YouTube channel. We're all about supporting each other, group economics. All right, everyone. The channel is about holistic health tips. Also, like I said, herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Let food be thy medicine. There's an herb for every illness on the planet, 100%. You can be healed naturally, 100%. That is not wishful thinking. This is natural facts. Put the right things in your body and you can be healed naturally. Herbalists over hospitals, but I encourage you to do your own research. You should always do your own research, but be open to all perspectives. All right, I'm gonna share my nightmare in the hospital. I knew it was herbalists over hospitals from reading and studying and praying and getting in touch with certified herbalists. But recently I had an experience in a hospital that really put an exclamation mark on the fact that it's herbalists over hospitals. I'm gonna go through this story real fast, then I'm gonna give you the title of some videos on this channel where you can go check out the nightmare story that I had in the hospital for yourself. Every time I tell it, it drains me, it takes something out of me, take me down a painful memory. But I feel the need to share this information to prevent other people from going through it, you, your loved ones. So here's the story. My loved one was diagnosed with a chronic illness. Like a lot of people in the world, my loved one didn't know that you could be healed holistically. So my loved one went to the hospital to get conventional treatment, toxic medication, harmful surgeries that leave hideous scar marks on the body and do more damage. Tried to tell my loved ones, herbalists over hospitals, but they just don't got this information. My loved ones went in the hospital with one thing wrong and no pain. By the time they was in the hospital for about a month, they was experiencing pain and they had a whole bunch of internal damage as a result of the hospital medication. The hospital medication caused the demise of my loved ones, not the original diagnosis. They not passed away from the diagnosis. They passed away from the treatment given to them by the hospital. The medication gave my loved one heart disease, kidney disease, all kind of crazy stuff. All kind of negligence was done in the hospital. My loved one lost the ability to chew hard food. As a result, the nurses was required to chop up my loved one medication and put it in applesauce and give it to my loved one that way. On one occasion, I had to save my loved one from being choked to death. The nurses had like 7 different medications they were gonna give to my loved one all at once without chopping it up in the applesauce. I had to tell the nurse, no, you can't do that. My loved one need that chopped up in applesauce. Negligence. The nurse ran out the door, went and got the applesauce, chopped it up, but was rushing so much that she didn't chop it up properly. I still heard my loved one crunching on the medication. Unbelievable. There was 2 occasions where they didn't have my loved one properly hooked up to the oxygen machine. Hospital negligence. Homeless camps all over the city of Cincinnati. Unbelievable. No one should be homeless. Good morning, how you doing, Art of War? Just going through the little introduction of the video. Then I gotta go downtown, take care of some work. I'm gonna have a busy day, but later on today, we got the last free R&B concert of the summer around 8 p.m. So anyway, back to the hospital nightmare story. On 2 occasions, they didn't have my loved one properly hooked up to the oxygen machine. Me and my niece had to bring this to the attention of the nurses. On another occasion, they came to do physical therapy. Now, the hospital medication already caused my loved one to have heart problems. So you got to be gentle with my loved one when you're moving them. Well, the nurses at one time was moving my loved one around so aggressively. The nurse was in there to bathe my loved one. My loved one had a bowel movement. The nurses was in there to bathe my loved one, and they wasn't being gentle with my loved one. As a result, my loved one was grasping for air, couldn't breathe. Eyes poking out. I had to bring this to the attention of the nurse. I had to tell the nurse, stop trying to bathe my loved one. My loved one is about to pass away. You're not paying attention to your patient. So they finally paid attention to the patient, let my loved one get themselves together. And then my loved one was able to talk and joke around and was feeling good again. On another occasion, physical therapy came in. They got my loved one prepared for some physical therapy, but when they was moving my loved one vital signs dropped dangerously low. Physical therapy was panicking, they didn't know what was going on. They said, put the patient back in the bed, hurry up, hurry up. I noticed a piece of hospital equipment was hanging off the side of my loved one bed. I asked the physical therapy people, is this important? They said, yes. That should be hooked up. That's your loved one oxygen machine. Once again, they did not have my loved one oxygen machine properly hooked up. Hospital negligence, nightmare. So once they got my loved one hooked up to the oxygen machine, let my loved one breathe, calm down, get themselves together, my loved one recovered. We were so happy that we agreed to step out to the hallway and let the nurses clean our loved ones. Now, prior to this, I said I would never leave my loved one alone with these nurses again, because every time we do, something go wrong. However, we were so happy that our loved one survived this latest health scare. We were laughing, celebrating. Our loved one was laughing, identifying friends and family members. Our loved one was in a good mood. They did a test on my loved one, kind of found out my loved one vital signs was looking amazing. So we got caught off guard. We agreed to step out in the hallway and let the nurses bathe our loved one. 5 minutes later, our loved one passed away. Out there, our loved one was just talking, smiling, joking, identifying friends and family members. They did a test on our loved one, found out the vital signs was looking great. After being left alone with the nurses and doctors again for 5 minutes, our loved one passed away. I'm pretty sure what happened. It's pretty obvious. Once again, while bathing our loved one, they're not paying attention to our loved one. Either they don't care or they just extremely incompetent. So while bathing our loved one starts struggling again to breathe, and they wasn't paying attention, and our loved one just passed away. Unbelievable. Now, the doctors been gave up on our loved ones. They were pushing for end-of-life treatment. They said there's nothing that can be done for your loved one. Our medication can cause the disease to spread. We done damaged the heart. There's nothing that can be done to help your loved one. The chemo, the radiation, all that did a lot of damage. We apologize, but that's today's science. So they want to do end-of-life treatment. Unfortunately, some friends or family members that's not capable of critical thinking, that go along with everything that the doctors say, they don't question authority. They agree with the doctors. Come to find out, some of them friends and family members had hidden agendas. Come to find out, behind our backs, they was working on insurance, working on how they can benefit from the demise of a loved one, how they can get the house and the car, all kind of crazy, diabolical stuff. Some of your friends and family members can be your worst enemy. Make sure your circle is genuine. Make sure your circle really care about you and not the things that they can get from you. However, there was other friends and family members that cared more about keeping our loved one here on the planet. We don't care about no insurance, no money, none of that. So we outvoted the loved ones that wanted to do end-of-life treatment with the hospital. The nurses and doctors looked very upset that we stopped end-of-life treatment. So-called friends and family members that was with the doctors looked upset that we stopped end-of-life treatment. We didn't care. Our loved one was on video saying, no matter what, I want to fight for my life. When I'm on medication and talking crazy, don't pay that no attention. I want to fight for my life. So that's what we was doing, honoring our loved one. We don't care who ain't like it. So the doctors agreed, we're not going to try to treat your loved one. We're convinced there's nothing that can be done to help your loved one. We said good. No more toxic hospital medication. We agree. Just keep them on the medication that they're on right now. We're going to bring in some holistic treatments and try to wean them off of this hospital medication, do physical rehab, and get our loved one up out of here and get our loved one on $2,000 worth of herbs that I already have waiting. You can't mix hospital and herbal medicine. So I couldn't put our loved one on herbal medicine right away. But I did start bringing in essential oils, organic frankincense oil, rubbing that behind the ears of my loved one. I was rubbing that in the palms of my hand, letting my loved one inhale that. That's good for mental clarity and building up your immune system. I was taking organic peppermint oil, rubbing that on the sole of the feet of my loved one. I stopped my loved one from eating terrible hospital food. That is the worst. If you are not sick, eat hospital food, you will be sick. Why do these lunatics in the hospital give processed food, junk food, cupcakes, milk, pop to patients with compromised immune systems? A compromised immune system that's dealing with lupus and cancer and diabetes. Unbelievable. So I stopped my loved one from eating hospital food. I had my loved one eating organic fruits. I had my loved one drinking beet juice, carrot juice, celery juice, 100% pure. I had frankincense blasting throughout the room using an air dispenser. I was rubbing organic castor oil all over my loved one's body. I was rubbing organic black seed oil all over my loved one's body. I had a grounding mat. I had my loved one having their feet on the grounding mat. And I had my loved one going to sleep to healing frequency sounds that you can find on YouTube for absolutely free. My loved one started showing signs of improvement. The doctors couldn't believe it. They said, this is unbelievable. Your loved one is actually starting to look better. The kidneys are looking better. However, we still want to do end-of-life treatment. Twilight zone. Because according to their paperwork, your loved one isn't supposed to recover from this kind of chronic illness. We don't care what we're seeing with our own eyes, all the improvement. We still want to do end-of-life treatment. Unbelievable. But we did not agree to that. Not as long as our loved one is conscious, smiling, laughing, joking, identifying friends and family members, singing their favorite songs on YouTube. As long as our loved one keep telling everyone, the doctors and nurses, that they're in no pain, regardless of all the damage our medication did. Every time they ask our loved one, are you in pain? Our loved one say no. Our loved one went from being non-verbal to being verbal. So we stopped end-of-life treatment 2 times. Everything was looking good until that incident where we left them alone with the nurses and doctors so they can be bathed and cleaned. 5 minutes after being left alone with the nurses and doctors, our loved one passed away. What happened in the room with the nurses and doctors, I told you what I think. Unbelievable. Herbalism over hospitals, everyone. So that's my nightmare story in the hospital. I rush through that every time I tell it because it's so painful to tell. We're still picking up the pieces. Friends and family members, a lot of bickering going on in the family. I rush through that story every time I tell it. I'm gonna give you the name of 3 videos where I take my time in telling that story so you can go check it out yourself. The 3 videos where you can hear the story in full detail. How you doing? Where I'm not rushing. No, you're okay. Where I'm not rushing. Sickening, absolutely. How you doing, Red Bricks? Very sickening. It was a nightmare in the hospital, I tell you. And unfortunately, a lot of friends and family members are so dumbed down, brainwashed. They don't want to do no investigation. And I don't got time to be arguing with friends and family members over this. We're already arguing over nonsense. But karma is real. Dr. God sees everything. And people involved with the downfall, with the demise of our loved one will pay. All right, here's the videos where I take my time explaining what happened in the hospital. You can go check these videos out for yourself. Title of the videos are Getting Spicy Downtown, Mourning Loved Ones, Salsa Dancing. Their time is coming soon, yes indeed, very soon, I believe that. The downfall of the wicked is coming very soon. You can see it, you can sense it. If you're spiritual, you already know. Prophecy is being fulfilled, it's only a matter of time. The second video you can go check out for my nightmare experience in the hospital is titled Mass Police on the Block, Here We Go Again. All the way from Brazil, how you doing, family? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. First live stream of the day. We'll be going live again later on today for some live music around 8 p.m. The third video where you can experience my nightmare in the hospital. Walk in the hood, mourning loved ones, my buddy, nice cat. Go check out them videos, everyone, and I explained to you in great detail what I went through in the hospital. Meanwhile, just to share some knowledge and wisdom with you, go check out, when you get a chance, in your search engine, type in the Anagram Hall of Fame. Type in the Anagram Hall of Fame in your search engine. Life is so amazing. If you don't know about anagrams, they say your life story can be written in your name. How your life gonna turn out can be written in your name. An example is Elvis. You unscribble Elvis, you get Lils. And that's exactly what happened to Elvis. When Elvis passed away, everyone was saying, Elvis is still alive. He faked his death. Elvis lives. It was already written in his name. Check it out. There's many more examples like that, mind-boggling examples like that about celebrities and all kind of politicians. Go check out the Anagram Hall of Fame. I did an anagram on my name and found out my life story was written in my name. Harold Vance Taylor. Harold Vancetaylor. Harold Vance Taylor. I did an anagram on that myself, and it came up to, aha, why voting call our Lord. Anyone that know me know I'm more spiritual than political. I don't mess around with these political demons. So every time the politicians let down these voters, I say, aha, I told you, why are we voting when all we need to do is call on our Lord? The solution to our problems is spiritual, not political. And that's what's written in my name, Harold Vance Taylor. Mix all them letters up, you get, aha, why voting call our Lord. I'm going to share that anagram one day when I get time. I also did anagrams on some of my loved ones and found out that their life story was also written in their name. I'm telling you, life is amazing. Axl Rose, Oru, and he's a rock star. They know him for having kinky experiences, ain't they? Man, that's a good one. Axl Rose, man. What are rock stars known for? Clint Eastwood is Old Western Man. I believe I got that right off of the top of my head. Clint Eastwood, Old Western Man. Monica Lewinsky, they use her middle name. I forgot her middle name, but you can look it up. You know Monica Lewinsky that was having the affair with Bill Clinton. Go look up her middle name because they use her middle name. And her anagram came out to Silly Woman Licks Man. You can't make this up. Go look it up for yourself. Go find out her middle name. Go to Anagram Hall of Fame. Monica Lewinsky. The anagram of her name using her middle name came up to Silly Woman Licks Man. Life is amazing, I tell you, when you know what to look for. Herbalism over hospitals, everyone. Go check out the Juice Lady. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. This is one of her books right here. She's very active on Facebook. She got my mother kidneys together. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease. She started juicing using a recipe from the Juice Lady. Her kidneys went from being stage 3 disease to being normal. You can be healed naturally. Herbalism over hospitals, everyone. 100%. Go check out anagrams. Anagrams are very amazing. Like the word, the eyes. Write that down. The eyes. You know, your eyeballs, your eyes. Don't write eyeballs. What do your eyes do? Your eyes, they see. If you unscramble the word, the eyes, that's the anagram for the eyes. They see. The exact same letters. The eyes. They see. Always interesting stuff. Yes, indeed. Stick around. It's going to get more and more interesting once I get more peace of mind. I got so much to share, but right now I'm dealing with so much bickering amongst family members, loved ones that passed away, loved ones still in nursing homes, fighting for their lives, loved ones that have been diagnosed with chronic illnesses. So I'm just trying to wait for life to slow down a little bit so I can start sharing more and more things. But yes, The world is interesting. Go check out anagrams, everyone. Guaranteed to blow your mind. All right, everyone, this is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. We all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips, and we bring you community news. A couple days ago, right here, we brought you some community news. Unfortunately, we had mass police. The news was right here. A gentleman was hit about 5-6 times. I never got the details of what happened. It happened a couple days ago. I was out here covering it, but I never saw on the local news what happened. But we bring you community news, all kind of stuff. Raw and uncut. You sending positive vibes to me and my family. Thank you. I truly need it and appreciate it. And I send it back to you and your loved ones as well. Thank you. King J, how you doing, King J? Always good seeing you around the way. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. First live stream of the day, everyone. Just walking through the hood is all good. I got an appointment coming up. I got to get to the store for one of my loved ones. So this ain't gonna be too long. I'm just starting to add in morning streams for people that can't make it during the evening time. Cincinnati, Ohio is where we dwell. Cheek. All right, everyone. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Stop the violence. Welcome to the most positive channel on the face of the earth. All about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving holistic health tips. Herbalism over hospitals for over 10 years. I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, paying the children to turn in cans, just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. Anyone that been here on this channel from the beginning, you know you used to see me out here collecting cans, paying the homeless to turn in cans. Y'all see the homeless come up to me with some bags and I give them money. You'll see the children come up to me with cans. I give them money. Friends or family members in the community be saving cans. I give them money. Some of them say, hey, we don't want no money. We just love what you're doing. From the beginning, people that was here from the beginning, you to see me outside smashing the cans with my bare foot, stomping on the cans, smashing them. Because here in the city of Cincinnati, they pay you according to the weight of the cans. So you smash the cans, that way you make them heavier. I'll be out there all day, from daytime to nighttime, smashing cans, take them to the recycle center, and bring that cash back to the community by helping out the people in the community that's on hard times. We haven't did that in a long time as a result of all the illnesses that have been taking place in the family. Man, it's amazing how your life can change in a wink of an eye. One of the loved ones that passed away, man, very, very special person. All of them is special. But one of the loved ones that passed away really left a big old void and caused us all to have some giant lifestyle changes. So a lot has changed. Me crushing cans in front of the house. I don't know when I'm gonna ever get back to doing that. Paying the homeless and the children to collect cans on a regular basis. I don't know when I'm gonna ever get back to that. So much has changed. I tell you, don't take life for granted. Don't take your loved ones for granted. You and your loved ones could be here today and gone the next. You can talk to your loved one. Just talked to them 5 minutes ago. And then boom, just like that, they're gone. I experienced that with my best friend. Talked to my best friend on Saturday. By Sunday, he was gone. That happened a couple years ago. Talked to my loved one in the hospital. We was laughing and joking. 5 minutes later, that loved one was gone. Man, not to get a proper goodbye. It's terrible to see your loved one waste away and you know the inevitable is coming, they're about to pass away. But in situations like that, at least you got a chance to say your final goodbyes. But when it just happened unexpectedly and suddenly, man, that's a whole nother ballpark, whole nother game, a whole nother kind of pain. The can man, most superheroes understand that. Thank you, Red Bricks. Always good seeing you in the chat. Hope you and Linda having a great day. Positive souls right there. Red Bricks been with us for a long time when I was out there crushing cans. Oh man, but yeah. The only thing that keep me going is my spirituality. With all the pain that I'm going through, all the friends and family members that I lost back to back, unexpectedly. If I ain't believe in a higher power, our Lord, if I ain't believe there was something greater than this world, this physical realm, I wouldn't be able to make it. I lost too many important people in my life back to back, unexpectedly. People that I was used to being around every day. My life basically evolved around them. Their life evolved around me. We kept each other in good spirits. And now that support system is gone. Several of them, not just one. A lot of friends and family members that I really leaned on and depended on, that I know I can talk to about anything, I could be vulnerable with. A lot of them is gone. Didn't even get a chance to properly say goodbye. You just turn your head and then when you turn back, they gone. But I take comfort in knowing that we was on good terms. I can't imagine anything more painful than not being on good terms with a loved one when they pass away. I'm telling you, you got some disagreements with your loved ones. If it ain't nothing major, patch it up. Because you never know when they may be taken from you. How you doing, family? Open chat policy, whatever you want to talk about. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. All about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips, herbalism over hospitals, supporting each other, uplifting each other, sharing information with each other, bringing you community news. Then after that, we go around the city of Cincinnati to different events and have a good time together. Sometimes we come across protests. A lot of people ain't happy with the current administration, ain't happy with the power structure, period. I don't care who you put in that demonic White House. And it's not just the White House, it's all the world leaders. But I concentrate on the White House because we in America. So you got to start with home. But it's all the world leaders. They all the same. Like the comedian George Carlin said, the politicians are a big gang. It's a big club. And you and I, we're not in it. That's my impression of George Carlin. Go check out his stand-up on YouTube. Type in George Carlin, next to his name, type in politics. George Carlin put out so much good information in his stand-up. He lets you know that the system, the politicians don't care about me or you. They don't care about your race, your religion. You can look just like them. They don't care. Look at the melted structures. Go check out George Carlin, everyone. Next to his name, type in politics. The people versus the system. That's the real battle. Not black versus white. Not Democrat versus Republican. Conservative versus liberal. Rich versus poor. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's the system versus the people. You and I, we're the people. The powerful politicians. The real powerful politicians, not the local politicians that don't really know what's going on. The real powerful politicians that make all the decisions, that abuse your tax dollars and start unjust wars. Those are the enemies. Those are Satan's children. Wake up, do your research, everyone. You're not going to find the truth from the idiot box, from the tell-lie vision, telling lies to your vision. You're not going to find the truth from the news, NEWS, North, East, West, South. They're dumbing down the entire world, the North, East, West, South, using the idiot box. That's why your favorite shows are called programs, because you're being programmed subconsciously and don't even know it. Think you're being entertained when you're being dumbed down, brainwashed, misinformed, and miseducated. TV is not there to entertain you. It's there to distract you and brainwash you. We're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. The Bible tried to warn us. B-I-B-L-E, Bible. Basic instructions before leaving earth. Some people think, you can't believe the Bible. The Bible is a lie. It's a H-O-L-Y, whole lie. No, the powers that be, they put lies in everything that they touch. Yes, they touch the Bible. So yes, they put some lies in the Bible. However, the entire Bible is not a book of lies. It's a book of parables, stories written, designed to teach you lessons on how to handle situations when they come your way. It's a book of prophecies. It's a book of historical facts. And yes, there's some lies written in there. Because these demons put lies in everything they touch. Lies in the history books. Lies in the news. Lies in the World Wide Web. But just because there's some lies in the Bible don't mean you should throw the entire Bible away. You ever had a conversation with someone and they start off telling you the truth, and you know they're telling you the truth, but then in the middle of the conversation they start lying to you? You don't throw away the whole conversation because they start lying to you towards the end. You take the truth, you keep that, and the lies, you dismiss. That's the same thing you do with the Bible. It's locust season here in the city of Cincinnati. Cicadas. Look at this, cicadas all over the place. Anyone scared of cicadas? I know a couple years ago, well, not a couple years ago, I guess 17 years ago, when they come out, man, them darn cicadas was all over the place. You can't walk outside without them flying into your face. I was walking down the street. This is when we still had headphones and CDs. I was walking with my headphone on, listening to my CD. I got to fighting them cicadas, messed around and swung so hard at them cicadas that I ended up hitting my headphone, breaking my headphone. I was walking for a long time. I had a long way to go to get to my destination. I was so mad. Them cicadas made me break my headphone. Now they ain't have no music for my long walk. Lies against news. NEWS, North, East, West, news. They dumb it down the entire world. How do they do this? By channeling spirits. The powers that be, a bunch of demons, everyone. They into rituals and all kind of stuff. They be putting all kind of messages into your subconscious. These some real live demons. The Bible told you they spiritual wickedness in high places. Protect your subconscious by educating yourself, learning the truth. All right, I got to hurry up. I got to get up here. I don't know what time it is, but I got an appointment up here that I got to meet. I got a lot to do today, everyone. Live again later on today. We'll be going live later on today for some live music. The last free R&B concert of the summer. That'll be taking place during the second live stream, 9:40. Thank you. Thank you so much, Red Bricks. My appointment is at 10:30. Right on time. I needed that. I was about to panic. I didn't know what time it was. All right, everyone. Every time we go live, feel free to mingle in the chat, talk about whatever you want to talk about. We're all about humanism over capitalism on this channel. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. You don't have to agree with me long as I'm in tune with God. Don't conform to the ways of this world, everyone. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. We know it's not like that, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe nonetheless. Even if we don't never see it in our lifetime, we're going to keep putting it out there because we know it's the right thing to do. Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. Human beings shouldn't be living like this. This is a homeless camp. And God we trust on the dollar bills, but you got God's children living like this because they got God-given life, but don't have man-made money. Ain't that something? Do we worship God or worship money in this society? Do the politicians worship God or worship money? Do they worship Satan and money? How you gonna claim to be a Christian nation, putting God we trust on your dollar bills, but you got God's children sleeping outside with all kind of mental health issues because they got God-given life but don't have man-made money? Which one is more important? Something that God made, human beings, or something that man made, money? If you truly believe in God we trust, then you should make sure God's children have a decent place to stay, absolutely free. Practice what you preach. Don't worry about your economy collapsing because you trust in God. Remember, it's on your dollar bill. You trust that if you take care of God's children, then God gonna take care of you for doing the right thing. But of course, the powers that be are a bunch of demons and hypocrites. They do not worship God at all. Amen. Unscramble the word God, you get dog. In their eyes, that's what God is, a dog. They worship Satan. And they put it into your subconscious all the time without you realizing it. They figure you too stressed out, you too busy dealing with life, too busy worshiping entertainers, too busy chasing each other, lusting after each other, too busy getting drunk after being stressed out on the job. You're not capable of critical thinking because you're drinking too much fluoride water and junk food that has an effect on the way that you think, on your brain. So they put all kind of hidden messages and symbols on the buildings looking like pyramids because they deep into ancient Egyptian history. They set up a lot of monuments in this country to resemble monuments in ancient Egypt, especially in the White House. Just type that in the search engine. White House designed after ancient Egyptian monuments all over the White House. But a lot of the buildings look like pyramids at the top of the buildings. Just do your research, everyone. But back to what I say they do to your subconscious. They let you know who they are through symbols and through their words, through their holidays. December 25th, that fat guy that looked like he needed a detox, lying to the children, talking about he delivered gifts all over the world in one day. You tell your children that lie, then you wonder why your children grew up to be liars. flying around on reindeers. He look like he eat reindeers whole. He need the detox. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. And notice both of them are depicted as dressed in red. To the powers that be, Santa is Satan. And they are forcing their God onto you and your children subconsciously. Because the subconscious is bad. The subconscious is no joke. The subconscious can unscramble words. So the subconscious know that Santa also equals Satan. So you got your children running around every December 25th saying, I love you, Santa. The subconscious is interpreting that as also, I love you, Satan. Man, I know the truth is hard to believe after you've been dumbed down by the government and a corrupt educational system and corrupt entertainment that teach filth to the people. But you got to retrain the way you've been raised mentally. Be open to new ideas or go do your own research before you write it off as nonsense. Everything about the powers that be is wicked. Their language. Yes, indeed, red bricks everywhere. Just got to know what to look for. Buildings that resemble buildings over in ancient Rome and all kind of stuff. These are secret societies, and they got their symbols everywhere in America. One day I'm gonna do a live about that. I'm gonna show you all their symbols throughout America, throughout the neighborhoods. The other day I was down there by Taco Bell and I showed you how the symbol of Taco Bell got 666 hidden in it. Taco Bell logo. Taco Bell symbol. Taco Bell symbol also looked like a snake eye, a reptilian eye. The information is out there. You just got to go get it. And like I said, who they really are is in front of your face all the time. You unscramble the word live. No, live spelled backwards, L-I-V-E is evil. Lived with a D spelled backwards is devil. L-I-V-E-D, devil. Of course, I told you, you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. God spelled backwards is dog, because they have no respect for God. The word recreation. What do you do for recreation? What do you do for fun? Recreation. To wreck creation, to destroy creation. The therapist. Talking like that, you need to go see a therapist. Well, break down the word therapist. T-H-E. What do that leave you with? I can't say it on this platform. But if you know how to spell the word therapist, you know what that leaves you with. Freemason, Taco Bell, absolutely. Taco Bell or Taco Hell. But all kind of demonic messages are in their languages, their holidays, everything. Like I said, the word therapist. Just write down the word therapist. You can write it down in the chat. Take the first 3 letters, T-H-E. What do that leave you with? I'm going to say that again, therapist. The first 3 letters, T-H-E. And then what's the next word? I'll give you a hint. You can't see it on this platform, but it's a man that forces himself on a woman. Therapist. They put these wicked messages into your subconscious all the time because the powers that be are fighting a different war. We up here arguing over money and fair housing and politics, and they fight a spiritual war. They going to war on your subconscious, on your spirit. They fighting a whole nother war. They got you mad at immigrants, talking about these immigrants gonna take our jobs. Jobs that you don't really want, petty jobs. You should be trying to get out of them jobs anyway. J-O-B, just over broke. They give you just enough for you to keep coming back for the rest of your life until you're half dead, got 1 foot in the grave and able to retire. It's called a paycheck for a reason. They are paying to keep you in check. Keep coming to this job. You can't talk like Mr. Community. Remember, they are paying to keep you in check. Paycheck. All right, the phone be acting crazy. The phone is old. I don't got money to invest in a new phone. I don't got money to buy cool cars like this. I'm struggling. So sometimes the phone had to be rebooted. So just hang in there. I'm spending all my money on organic fruits, vegetable, raw nut seeds, herbs, blenders, and juicers. I'm investing in the health of my loved ones. So sometimes the phone shut down. I just gotta reboot it, and we'll be right back at it. There you go, Red Bricks. Red Bricks, put it in the chat, everyone. Therapist. Tree jumper. You see the word therapist, everyone? THE. And then tree jumper. They put that into your subconscious all the time. Protect your subconscious, everyone. You do that by reading and studying. Information is power. You like this old car right here, Red Bricks? Old school car. Man, it look like I could pick up this car, put it in my pocket. Look like a play car. Yeah, old cars I be fascinated with stuff like that. All right, everyone, before the phone shut down, plus I got to get to this appointment by 10:30. Let me share the holistic health tip in the name of some herbalists, certified herbalists, and holistic doctors, because this channel is all about education over entertainment. Got to get the information to the people. Nice. 2 outstanding herbalists that I use out here. You need to go check them out, guaranteed to change your life forever. The first herbalist, Yaqui Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yaqui Awaken, self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Yaqui is an outstanding herbalist, got his own land, grow his own fruits and vegetables, get water from his own land, certified, got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. Universities is paying Yaqui to come talk to their university, Harvard, about health. Go check out Yaqui Awaken. Go check out his website, guaranteed to change your life forever. You can be healed naturally. And one time, Yaqui was putting a challenge out there. Yaqui say, anyone that been diagnosed with a chronic illness, the hospital gave up on you. The hospital said, you only got 6 months to live. There's nothing that can be done to save you. Yaqui said, I want 8 of the worst patients to email me, and I'll bring you to my health clinic for free. And I guarantee you I could get you together. I tried to get a lot of my loved ones to email Yaqui with their chronic illnesses when he was offering that. But some people are just so brainwashed and miseducated. Some people are so scared once they've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. The doctors done scared them, told them you need to hurry up and do this and do that, that they just don't think logically and they ain't willing to think outside the box. I was trying to tell my loved ones, this herbalist is offering you to come to his clinic for free. He got clinical trials to back up everything that he say. He done got people together, took people off their deathbeds. But a lot of friends and family members was like, no, we're going to do what the doctors tell us to do. I said, you know what the doctors told you? The doctors told you they don't have no cure for your disease. The doctor said the medication they gonna give you is gonna cause more damage to your internal organs. And a lot of loved ones were still saying, we're going to the doctors anyway. Poor programming is real. If a doctor looked me in the face and says, we got no remedy for your disease, the medication we're gonna put you on is gonna damage your internal organs, your heart, your kidneys, your lungs, I'm gonna say no thank you. Gotta be a better way. I'm here to be healed. You talking about doing the opposite. There is another alternative, everyone. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. You don't have to run to the hospital. You don't have to run to big pharma. The truth is being held from you, but this is the information age. No excuse for being ignorant anymore. The Bible says in the last days, knowledge is going to be in abundance. Knowledge is going to be everywhere. We're living in that time right now. Thanks to the World Wide Web, you can look up anything. You don't have to be dumber than a box of rocks in 2025. You're dumber than a box of rocks because you're not educating yourself. What you don't know can cost you your life. The Bible says my people are going to pass away from a lack of knowledge. We're seeing that prophecy come true every day. Don't let it be true when it comes to you. Learn the truth about history, ancient spirituality, holistic health. We're living in some spiritually dark times. Got to protect yourself spiritually. I don't care what form of spirituality you choose. Just make an effort to find God. That's good enough. Make a sincere effort. History repeats itself. Study history so you won't keep making the same mistakes over and over. Study holistic health because chronic illnesses is on the rise. Learn how to heal yourself if you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Learn how to heal your loved ones if they've been healed with a chronic illness. If they've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. It can be done. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma and hospitals. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. Friends and family members with good intentions, but bad medical advice. They just as sick as you are. Friends and family members got lupus, diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, all their teeth missing because they eating junk food and processed food, drinking fluoride water. They trying to think, but ain't nothing happening. They don't got no knowledge when it comes to holistic health. Unbelievable. Why would you take medical advice from other sick people? They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illnesses as you. They got just as many doctor appointments coming up as you. In a medicine cabinet, they got just as many toxic medications with harmful side effects as you. Why would you take medical advice from other sick people that don't make any sense? You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Breathe, relax. Don't let anyone rush you into treatment. The body is a self-healing mechanism. You got time to do research. The sicker you are, the more you gotta get busy faster. Do your research and apply it to your knowledge. Keep negative people out of your life. Once you come to the conclusion that holistic is the way to go, you gotta get busy and you gotta get all naysayers out of your life. You only want positive vibes during your healing process. You only want positive vibes around you, period. But especially during the healing process, you don't want ignorant people around you feeding you negative vibes. If they don't believe in what you're doing to heal yourself, they don't respect what you're doing that's best for you, then properly tell them, please stay away from me during my healing process. I only want positive thoughts and positive energy. Because negative thoughts can have a negative effect on you physically. They're pissed. All right, Red Bricks, I see you dropping some information on us in the chat. Look at all that. Red Bricks always be coming with some very interesting information. Red Bricks is a serious researcher, everyone. All right, everyone, I'm finna hurry up through the holistic health tips and the doctors, because I gotta be somewhere at 10:30. So go check out Yaki Awaken. Go check out his website. They banned him from YouTube because he offering too much truth. But also go check out Divine Medicinals, another outstanding herbalist. D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals. And with Divine Medicinals and Yaki Awaken, you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with the master herbalists. Go check out the websites, follow instructions. Guaranteed to blow your mind, everyone. All right, the health tips. Then I'm gonna give you the name of holistic doctors that went to medical school. In case you're impressed with titles, you should be impressed with results, not titles. People that went to medical school can mess up your life medically. A homeless person can help save your life, because before that person became homeless, that homeless person could be someone that used to read and study about holistic health all the time. Don't judge a book by its cover. The beauty within would be so hard to discover. Judge someone not based on their title, their economic status, their credentials. Judge someone based on their results. That's the wise thing to do. But I'm gonna give you the name of some holistic doctors, but first, the holistic health tips. Then I got to hurry up and get to my appointment. Surround yourself around positive people. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. If you got people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They miserable, so they want to make you miserable. Get them people out of your life. That include friends or family members. If you got to love them from a distance, but protect your energy. Get outside in nature, 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. If you're sick, walk in the sun for about 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun make you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Eat nature's superfoods. Foods that come from the ground, from the soil, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Not processed food, not dead animal flesh. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God. Treat it as such. If God intended for you to eat dead animals, God will have meat growing from trees and from the ground. Leave these animals alone. They want to live just like you. Everything with life want to live. Plus, these animals have been shot up with hormones to make them grow faster, with antibiotics. If you're struggling to stop eating dead animal flesh, go watch the documentary called The Dominion. Free on YouTube, guaranteed to change your life forever. When you see what these animals go through, how sick they be before they get to your dinner table. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. You eat sick things, you're gonna be a sick thing. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. You can go to Amazon and get all these healthy raw nuts like raw Brazil nuts. Very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. Raw almonds, raw cashews, raw walnuts. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for the heart. Flax seeds and chia seeds, put them in your oatmeals and your smoothies. Eat to live, everyone. Don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. You can't be healed naturally. You just got to put the right things in your body. You want to be on the planet for a long time? When you go to the grocery store, before you make a purchase, read the ingredients. All right, Red Bricks, you and Linda have a great day. And if y'all can make it here tonight, if you can make it tonight, look forward to seeing you tonight around 8 p.m. for a little jamming. All right, Red Bricks, good people right there. Eat nature's superfoods, everyone. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Eat raw broccoli in its original state. Don't boil it, don't fry it, don't put it in the microwave. Eat it raw. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Very good for the human body. Get in the sun 30 minutes a day. If you're sick, get in the sun for about 2 hours a day. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stop drinking tap water. Stop drinking from plastic bottles. If you're going to drink from a plastic bottle, at least make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. Learn about grounding. That's where you find some grass. Hopefully grass that don't got no pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass. Stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth are going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. There's a documentary about grounding called Earthing the Movie. EARTHING. Go check it out. And start juicing as much as you possibly can. Organic fruits and vegetables. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces of juice every time you juice. Juicing got my mother's kidneys together. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease so bad she thought she was going to have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to recover from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs. It can heal on its own. I just told you all the holistic health tips, what your body needs. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, go to an herbalist and give your body what it needs. All the health tips that I just told you. Exercise, proper rest, organic food, essential oil, frankincense oil, peppermint oil. Your body can heal on its own. So instead of giving my mother a kidney, we gave my mother a juicer and a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. My mother's kidneys went from being stage 3 disease to being normal. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in dumb-you-down medical school. She did everything the doctors told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother. The recipe for the kidneys that I got from the juice lady. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was feeling full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she didn't know this information? Although she went to medical school. Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. In medical school, they all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the wellness, not the money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. I graduated to being a raw vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan. Haven't been to the hospital in over 30 years. People like me will put hospitals and big pharma where they need to be out of business when it comes to healing the body holistically. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. Go check out the juice lady. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, B-A-X-T-E-R, a heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the doctors gave up on them, told them there's nothing we can do about your heart disease. Too far gone, never believe that. As long as you got life, you can be healed. Something can be done. These patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery and did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do, and that's the key to healing. You must do everything the holistic doctors and the herbalists tell you to do, not some of the things. If you want to heal properly, you got to do everything they tell you to do. They did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. He put them on a raw vegan diet. He gave them this healthy smoothie protocol. Many years later, they are still here. Heart disease, gone. Proving the doctors wrong. Doctors told them you got 6 months to live. Many years later, they still here. They went raw vegan until they was healed. Heart disease, gone. You can't be healed naturally. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. Go check out his website. His practice is in Houston. Xavier, how you doing, family? First live stream of the day. We'll be going live again later on today around 8 p.m. for some live music, free R&B concert. Second live stream of the day around 8 p.m. I'm giving holistic health tips right now, trying to help the people recover, because recovery is all that matters. All right, go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Dr. Joe Furman, Joel, Dr. Joe Furman. Go check out Dr. Sabi. Go check out Fully Raw. She's fully raw. She don't eat no cooked food, smart lady. And she give you healthy recipes. She show you how to make healthy milk using almonds. You should stay away from milk, everyone. Milk does not do a body good. Juice and organic fruits and vegetables does a body good, not milk. Milk is for cows. Stop stealing from the cows. Human milk is for humans. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. He tell you why you need to stay away from milk and dairy and cheese and eggs and all that. These days you got dairy-free everything anyway. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Go check out Fully Raw. She show you how to make healthy, delicious recipes using nothing but healthy ingredients. She show you how to make ice cream, milk, banana bread, brownies. Go check out Fully Raw. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Chef AJ. These are nutritionists, holistic doctors that's guaranteed to get your health together. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo, no to radiation, no to surgery. His doctor said, you are crazy. You're not going to make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Chris went raw vegan. Chris ate a giant salad every day with nothing but healthy ingredients. And every day, Chris drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. You can be healed naturally. 100% facts, not wishful thinking. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. You've been diagnosed with cancer, go raw vegan, eat a giant healthy salad with nothing but healthy ingredients every day, and drink 100% pure carrot juice. It worked for Chris, it could work for you. Next, go check out The Truth About Cancer. Outstanding website, the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, 13 satanic bloodlines, satanic Masons, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the Bible calling them spiritual wickedness in high places. They had their YouTube channel shut down, The Truth About Cancer. Too many people was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illnesses. People was going to the local health store instead of Big Pharma. They was going to get organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, drinking essential water, drinking organic fruits and vegetables, drinking alkaline water and spring water, using organic essential frankincense oil. The powers that be wasn't having that, so they had their YouTube channel shut down. But this is the information age. Go to their website, The Truth About Cancer, and you can find out why they had the YouTube channel shut down. They give some life-saving information. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. All right, everyone, those are all the holistic doctors. I'm rushing because I got to get to this appointment. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. I'm already juicing for friends and family members. I would love to extend that to juicing for the homeless and for the children that's dealing with chronic illnesses. A lot of children dealing with obesity and diabetes before they reach their teenage years because they be in a house on social media all day instead of being outside getting exercise. A lot of children come from homes that's on fixed income. So a lot of the parents don't know nothing about nutrition. They go to the store and buy all this processed food for their children, not realizing the very food that they buy in their children is making their children sick. They just trying to feed their children for the entire month and don't realize they are making their children sick. So if you want to see us out here juicing for the homeless, giving away organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs to the parents and teaching the parents about nutrition and herbs, donate to the channel. So it can be more than just talk. We can be out here doing something productive. You can donate to the channel in several ways. Every time I go live, you can donate by way of super chat, super like, super thanks, super sticker. You can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509, HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash Out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. If you want to see us out here giving away organic fruits and vegetables to the homeless and to the children and the parents dealing with chronic illnesses. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, don't worry about it. We know about hard times. You can support the channel simply by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and viewing all our videos. Excuse me. Y'all know what time it is? 10:15. Thank you. Got 15 minutes to get to my appointment. May Blue Eyes, how you doing, family? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Always good seeing you in the chat. One of our regular family members right there, a very good soul. Hope you're having a great day, May Blue Eyes. First live stream of the day. I got to get to an appointment in about 15 more minutes. Then I got to rush up, meet up with some loved ones. We dealing with some difficult times. We got some loved ones that passed away from chronic illnesses that didn't know anything about holistic health. So we're dealing with the loss of some loved ones. We got to go pick up the pieces and take care of some business. So after I do that, I will be going live again later on today. Free concert around 8 p.m. R&B concert. Last free concert of the summer. Hugs, hugs. Thank you for them cyber hugs. I can really use it. Hugging you back. Thank you, family. On this channel, we like to mix in a little entertainment. Because we know people love to be entertained. The world could be coming to an end. And people gonna say, entertain me, make me laugh, make me dance. So we mix in some entertainment. Last year, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert, Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh, Shaquille O'Neal. We was gonna bring you Blink 182, but that got canceled due to the weather. So we do mix in all forms of entertainment, not just R&B, not just hip hop. Whatever form of music, even if I don't like the form of music, if I think you would like it, we bring it to you live and direct and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. Appreciate everyone that support positive content. Charity Cole, how you doing, Charity Cole? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. One of our regular family members right there, a very good soul. Get positive people in your life like Charity Cole, May Blue Eyes, L. Rach, Earthkeeper, Cosmic Cartoon, Pepper Mount Airy, Makai, Roberts, Rick Slick. You need positive people in your life, everyone. Especially during these hard times when there's so much negativity all over the place. We gotta feed off each other's positive energy. All right, everyone. Free R&B concert later on today, second live stream of the day, if life don't get in the way. Around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. free R&B concert, second live stream of the day, the last free concert of the summer. Appreciate everyone for supporting positive content. Appreciate everyone that donate to the channel. Appreciate everyone that hit the like button, the subscribe button. Appreciate everyone that send positive prayers my way and give positive feedback every time I go live. I truly appreciate it. I don't take that for granted. Love all the positive people out there. We are one. Power to the people. Real change gonna come from the people, not from the system. Good people gonna have to come together and say enough is enough. We ready for change. We ready for positive energy out here. We ready to come together, support each other, uplift each other by any means. We done arguing over religion, politics, petty differences, race. We want to concentrate on what we have in common and focus right there. We want to pool our resources, create businesses out here that create jobs. That's not about producing money, but jobs that's about improving the condition of the community and the human race. We don't care about money. We don't worship money. Life isn't about money. Life is not about money. Don't get caught up chasing money, everyone. Chase the truth. Chase knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Chase the power of God. Chase your spiritual reason for living. Don't get distracted by shiny things. Don't conform to the ways of this world. All right, everyone, my appointment is probably about 10 more minutes. God bless each and every last one of you. We'll be going live again later on today for the free concert around 8 p.m. Stop arguing with friends and family members that you knew all your life over politicians that you never met in your life. That is not wise. I feel the need to say that every time I go live. It's so annoying to see friends and family members arguing over politicians and entertainers that they never met in their life. Meanwhile, they grew up with each other, knowing each other ever since they was children, and letting these politicians and entertainers ruin your happy home. Cut that out. Stop having fallouts with your friends and family members over entertainers and politicians. All you know is their personas. You don't know how they really are behind closed doors. But if you want a clue on how they are behind closed doors, go check out websites like Illuminati News, welcome page in parentheses. Go check out davidike.com, I-C-K-E. Go check out jeffrense.com, R-E-N-S-E, jeffrense.com. Free on YouTube, go check out Behold a Pale Horse. In your search engine, type in Jordan Maxwell. Go check out all his work on Amazon, his books. Go check out William Cooper. Put that in your search engine. Go check out all his work on YouTube, all his books. The truth is out there, everyone. Educate yourself. Education over entertainment. God over Satan. Herbalism over hospitals, education over entertainment, positive vibes over negative vibes, entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. The keys to life. Just gave it to you. Use it. Don't be a bird brain. All right, I imagine I got probably 5 more minutes to get to my doctor appointment. Not my doctor appointment. Lord have mercy. You know that's a big old mistake right there. Doctor appointment. I got 5 minutes to get to my bank appointment. Appreciate everyone for supporting the channel. One love. Herbalism over hospitals. Roll rage. Relax. Breathe. God bless each and every last one of you, everyone. About to go take care of some business. Then I got to meet up with some loved ones. Take care of some more business. As a result of some loved ones that passed away, we picking up the pieces. We got a lot of work to do. Remember, everyone, we are, what time is it? We are spiritual beings having a physical experience. Keep that in mind. You're dealing with some grief. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. Just don't cry to the point that it has a physical toll on your health. Souls and spirits don't die. Remember that. We are spiritual beings having a physical experience. Hang in there. No matter how rough life get, hang in there no matter what. Complete the process. Wait for the Lord to call you home to a better world. There is a better world than this physical realm. The spiritual realm is very real. I have contact with the spiritual realm. I don't drink alcohol. I don't use no kind of narcotics. And I'm telling you, the spiritual realm is very real. I've been touched by the spiritual realm. I had heard the spiritual realm talking. And I got messages from the spiritual realm. I'm telling you, spiritual realm is very, very real. 10:28. Got 2 minutes. One love, everyone. We'll be live again, second live stream of the day for some live music. One love, Charity Cole. God bless you. May Blue Eyes love you. Love you all. God bless you. Keep your head up. Seek your spiritual reason for living. Have some compassion. Go help out your fellow human being if you can. Pray for your fellow human being that's on hard times. Herbalists or the hospitals, do your research. We'll be back later on today, the second live stream of the day around 8 p.m. for the last free R&B concert of the summer. Love you all. God bless you. Keep your head up. See you later on tonight. One love, Charity Cole. One love to all our loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. We love you so much, and we know we will meet again. Souls don't die. One love.